Hello, Stevenage. No one has ever said that on a comedy special before. Imagine this, it goes on one of those streaming services around the world. Hello, Stevenage. Here we are in the Gordon Craig, the only theatre with a walkway to a train station. You will not find that anywhere else in the world. Yeah, you won't get your Jack Whitehills and your McIntyres here, but you get me. That's very much a sign of where Stevenage is at, is that you get me for the Basic Bloke tour. It couldn't be more apt. I went over to Leisure Park earlier. I gotta say, I think Leisure Park is slightly overstating what that is. I mean, why the hell has he got one of those brown signs with the carousel with the horses on? It's very misleading. You go, no, it's not a theme park. I would say it's not a leisure centre, it's a get fat and watch film centre. Like, I didn't grow up around the area, but my wife's got family around here. I know about Stevenage. I know that it's got... Well, the town centre is so ugly, it's actually protected by law. That's a genuine thing, isn't it? They're not allowed to change it. Because it's, like, ugly on a world record-breaking level. It's incredible. People need to know this. I want to spread the word. It's so shit here that you ironically call it St Evenage. That is a thing that you do. And you don't care. You don't care because you're sitting there going, well, 10 trains an hour into London. That's all you're thinking. 10 trains an hour into London. I mean, it's been great to see the Leisure Park evolve over the years, You see different units get taken by different places. Of course, there once upon a time was Pulse nightclub. And then that reopened as a soft play centre. And I think that the early kids that went to the soft play were probably conceived in the final days of Pulse. So, a good crowd, man. We got, what's your name down the front there, mate? You look worried that I was going to speak to you. If I do it, it's out of the way, isn't it? What's that? Miles, nice to meet you, Miles. You liking what you're seeing? Seeing the goods up close? You like a bit of this? Yeah? I wore it for you. I wore it for you. I get to decide what I wear on stage, Miles, but I don't... when we go to social events, my wife basically dresses me. She tells me what I should wear. And that's quite common, isn't it? It's very common that. And it's weird, because in the 2020s, if I was to tell you that there was a bloke telling his wife what she could and couldn't wear, we'd say, well, that's very toxic, isn't it? That's very controlling. The other way round, you're like, it's probably for the best, isn't it? It's just... Are we drinking tonight, Stevenage? Are we drinking? Are any of the men drinking whiskey? Good. Because I've noticed a disturbing trend in my late 40s is a lot of blokes suddenly they'll try to get a little USP when it comes to alcohol. Geoff, actually, could I get a little whiskey there, Geoff? And then they look around. Everyone noticed that. I've got a new drink. Yeah, I drink whiskey now. It's got to be a single malt, though, Geoff. Do make sure it's a single malt there. It can't be the double malt, the triple malt, the quadruple malt. It needs to be just one malt. I've realised I like the taste of a single malt, and it has to have the smoky, oaky, bloke. Sorry, Steve, hang about. Do you think you're a connoisseur? Because you ain't a connoisseur of nothing, mate. You once drank a whole pint with a fag butt in, didn't even realise. I think what's happened is you've realised you're an alcoholic and you're trying to make it sound like a hobby, is what's going on here. It's weird though, isn't it? It's weird. What's your drink, Miles? What do you drink?
Oh, it's beer.
Beer. Just beer. Any particular beer?
Anything.
Jesus Christ. Moretti?
Madry.
I'm just trying to cover the fact I need a drink here, mate, so feel free to fucking say something. It was like being on a phone call to America in the 80s there, wasn't it? The delay was insane. I think the reason thing with alcohol though is that it's the one drug that it tastes nice, doesn't it? That makes it different to other drugs, isn't it? You can sort of take pleasure in finding about how the alcohol's made, the means of production. People talk to you about the wine, won't they? They go, "This wine, Geoff, is amazing because the grapes were trampled by some of France's fattest nuns." I don't know. I just they'll get it. Just the extra weight, it really brings out the greatness. You can't do that with any other drug, can you? Like, if you're really into your gear, you can't pull out a little packet and go, see how flaky that is? Yeah, that was because it was smuggled in the stomach of a pregnant Guatemalan. Gives it that extra... That's a good sign, That's normally a test to see where you're at as an audience. It turns out we have grown-ups in the room. That's good news. That's good news. It's good to be out, man. This is the Basic Bloke Show. It's the Basic Bloke Show. And I did this at the Edinburgh Fringe, and a woman contacted me on social media afterwards, and she said to me, I enjoyed the show, but parts of it were a bit blokey. I was like, well, I mean... She's the kind of person who will watch Mission Impossible and go, some of those missions are a bit tricky. Kind of the idea. But I called it that because I am bang smack in the middle range for a lot of things, right? My feet are size 9, that's the average. I am a bit over 13 stone, that's the average. I'm 5'9". Well, yeah, no one ever believes me. I literally am. But I'm also aware that a man arguing back that he is 5'9" runs a very real risk of sounding like he's going, I'm a real boy. I'm 5'9". A lot of my stuff this is why I'm in Stevenage. This is bang smack middle of the road stuff. Favourite food, curry. Favourite drink, lager. Favourite sitcom, Fools and Horses. Favourite documentary, Making of Fools and Horses. I'm just everywhere, in the middle. I grew up on a council estate, but bit by bit, I've done a bit better for myself, but I can no longer afford to live on the estate I grew up in London, but that's just... But of all places in the country, in Stevenage, you understand that too. None of your family started here. Well, your family used to be in Tottenham, but we just kept moving up the A1. Every time we needed a bigger garden, we went 5 miles further. 10 trains an hour. That's what people from Stevenage always say, 10 trains an hour. 10 trains an hour, It's got everything you need. And nothing that you want. See, you're one of these players, you're clapping me, insulting where you live. Do you understand? You can't do that in Liverpool or Newcastle. You do it in Stevenage, you're like, more, tell us more, how terrible it is. My mate down the front here, how was your life growing up? What was it like? Did you have money as a kid and stuff? Did you... Middle of the road. And what about now? If you've got a few spare quid, what would you spend it on? Luxuries. What's that?
More
Holidays. Yeah, I mean, that's the same with me. Like, while I'm touring, I keep it fairly Spartan with the hotels. But when I like to take the missus to a nice hotel, I like to go as nice as we can afford. But the problem is that there's a bit of imposter syndrome in me. I never really feel like I should be there, like I've Get to the check-in desk, they say, do you have a reservation? I'm like, fucking loads. Should I even be here, Did my old man really love me? Do all straight men get that feeling when they look at Ryan Reynolds? What is it? When you check in at a hotel, they always look at the database, don't they? That little delay where they go, oh, yes, I found your booking. And then they just stare at it. I'm like, what is that? What are you looking at? Is that some international database letting you know what a piece of shit I really am? How much ketchup I have on rice? What age I was when I was still ordering from the kids' menu? 15, very common, 15, working class families, your dad will just make you. He'll go, it's cheaper. Do it. No, do it. Dad, I'm 15. Fucking do it. Dad, I'm in a sexual relationship, man. I don't feel like I should still be ordering potatoes with faces on. But I don't sleep. I do not sleep well at the flash hotels, right? Do you know what hotels I sleep well in, mate? Had a guess? Premier Inn. All right, mate. Someone's doing all right for himself. All right. Fucking hell. Travelodge. Oh, I'm out like a light in a Travelodge. Something about the smell of sad businessmen that just... I'm out, just pacifies me, I'll go even bleaker, man. I go motorway service station Travelodge. What the fuck are you judging? You live in Stevenage. You know one thing though, I have noticed doing this tour is that a lot of blokes are very passionate about their favourite service station, and obviously a lot of women are too. It's one of those things you have to say these days. But if the ladies will indulge me, right? I want to prove a point here. Just how sad your fella is, right? On the count of 3, all the blokes in the room, shout out your favourite motorway services. 1, 2, 3. Peterborough. I fucking dream a bit, mate. Like, you just looked up the A1 and the first one that was that one. But since they lost the posh pizza place, it's not been as good. Any others? Fleet? Fleet's not... Cheltenham. Oh, one for the connoisseurs. Can I recommend you, sir, Beaconsfield? Now, I mean, I spent years talking about politics. You talk about service stations, people are like, you fucking tell them, Geoff. Finally, a comedian brave enough to say the unsayable to the woke liberal elites. Beaconsfield. Now, I know some of you are going, but Geoff, the parking is a bit busy, and I hear you, I really do. But by God, they pack a lot in once you get there. There's a hotel, Weatherspoons, there's a Nando's, there's a Pizza Express, there's a fucking McDonald's, there's a KFC, there's a curry house. It's a resort. Let's call it what it is. It's a resort. It's a resort, though. Not according to my wife, who said next year we've got to go on a proper holiday. Do you like that one, Miles' dad? Proper joke, that one. Set up, punchline, bam. It's one of only 2 jokes in the show, but...